Imagine a world where the tragic events of that fateful Paris night never occurred, where Diana, Princess of Wales, was warned by MI5 and made a life-changing decision. What if she had chosen a different path and embarked on a journey of peace, prosperity, and quiet fulfillment? What if her legacy had continued, not through martyrdom, but through a long life filled with new adventures and unexpected love? Let us step into this alternate reality, where Diana's story unfolds not in tragedy but in triumph, and the world sees a version of her as never imagined. In the summer of 1997, a warning call from MI5 would have changed everything. It's a phone call we can only dream about today, a scenario where Diana, with the help of British intelligence, would have avoided that ill-fated trip to Paris and the fatal accident that claimed her life. But what if MI5 had intervened? What if Diana had lived and moved beyond the scandals, heartache, and intense media scrutiny that consumed her during the final years of her life? This speculative journey takes us through a life Diana might have lived, one filled with personal and professional fulfillment, a peaceful family life, and a new chapter where the people's princess finds serenity in the vineyards of southern Africa. In this imagined future, Diana's decision to cancel her plans with Dodi Al-Fayed shifts the course of history. Upon learning disturbing news about the Fayed family, she extricates herself from a relationship she never truly wanted and chooses safety and distance over risk. From there, her life takes an unexpected turn. The Duke of Ulster, a modest yet charming man who prefers the quiet life of a vineyard owner in South Africa, becomes her unexpected partner. Free from the pressures of royal life, Diana finds solace in Cape View, the vineyard they run together. The Duchess, now in her 60s, enjoys a quieter, more grounded existence, miles away from the flashing cameras and the relentless tabloid stories that once haunted her every move. Her relationship with her sons blossoms in this version of her life. William and Harry no longer find themselves trapped in the tug-of-war between their parents. Diana's move to South Africa provides Harry with a place of refuge, a home to visit, where the distractions of royal duty are minimal. Her relationship with her ex-husband, Charles, shifts too, no longer bitter or acrimonious. It grows into a more cordial co-parenting arrangement. The media's favorite narrative of a fractured family fades, replaced by a story of reconciliation, maturity, and mutual respect. Diana's forgiveness of Camilla becomes one of her most graceful public gestures, further cementing her place in the heart of the nation. Diana, who was always more than a royal figurehead, carves a new role for herself in international diplomacy. Appointed as a trade envoy for the British government, she becomes a global ambassador, using her star power to open doors for trade deals and foster connections between the UK and foreign nations. She excels in this role, where her charisma, charm, and intellect serve her well. Trade ministers around the world respect her, and even Time magazine praises her diplomacy. The world sees a new Diana, one who isn't just a fashion icon or a tabloid target but a formidable figure in international politics. Yet, it's in her personal life that Diana finds the most joy. Her marriage to Robert Ulster, a down-to-earth vineyard owner, brings her a sense of peace she never had in her previous life. Together, they build a life of quiet luxury, far from the public eye. Diana embraces this simplicity, running a household, working in the vineyard, and enjoying the freedom of a life without constant surveillance. The love she finds in her second marriage is one built on mutual respect and a shared desire for privacy. She becomes a woman content with the small pleasures of life, the feel of soil beneath her hands, the laughter of her sons when they visit, and the companionship of a man who loves her not as a princess but as a person. As William grows into his role as future king, Diana remains in the background, always supportive, but never overshadowing him. She's present at his wedding to Catherine, Duchess of Cambridge, and quietly beams with pride as she watches her sons mature into capable, caring men. Her role in the royal family becomes one of quiet dignity, where she doesn't dominate the headlines, but remains a beloved figure nonetheless. Meanwhile, her other son, Harry, finds his own path. Diana's influence, rooted in her own struggles for independence and authenticity, helps guide him through his life choices. Although his relationships, including one with a famous actress, don't always work out, Harry ultimately finds a partner who understands his love for Africa. His marriage to the daughter of a Namibian diamond miner, a strong and adventurous woman, brings him closer to his mother's spirit, forging a bond based on their shared love of the wild landscapes of southern Africa. In this alternate history, Diana's life doesn't end in a blaze of tragedy but unfolds into a story of resilience, peace, and understated grace. A far cry from the media frenzy of her earlier years, she becomes a woman defined by the choices she made after stepping out of the limelight. The life Diana could have lived, full of personal happiness and professional fulfillment, is a reminder of the potential paths we all have before us. Had she been warned, had she made different decisions, we might today be speaking not of the legacy of a fallen princess but of the enduring influence of a woman who lived life on her own terms. What a beautiful, serene ending it could have been, an idyllic life in the African vineyards, far from the chaos of royal courts and flashing cameras.